The defendant, Eleanor, is found guilty of negligent assault and sentenced to 4 years in a New York State juvenile detention facility.
Eleanor, come on, we got you a little welcome home present.
Thank you. My foster parents never got me presents when I was growing up.
What is this?
There was a crash on Fifth Avenue half an hour ago. The victim is paralyzed. The security footage is gone, and our lawyers will announce that you were driving the car.
It was my car, but I didn't mean to do it. Dad says I can't have a record right now, so just take the blame from me, okay? I'll be really grateful.
You want me to take the fall? I'm 16!
You're a minor. With our legal team handling it, you'll get 4 years in juvie at most. This is the best outcome. Isabella is too delicate for a place like that. You're different. Your foster parents beat you all the time anyway. A few more hits won't kill you.
Sign it. In return, you'll be added to the family trust. Isn't that why you wanted to come home? Taking the fall for Isabella is the only thing you're good for.
No way! You are insane! You dumped me outside this family for 16 years, then brought me back just to cover for your bastard daughter? That's ridiculous!
Shut up. Sign it. Now!
I won't sign. I'm not going to prison for someone else.
Hold her down!
Miss Eleanor.
Miss, Cypher arranged this personally. Anything you need, we can handle it.
Great. Then let's go see my dear family. Long time no see, Dad.
To celebrate my beloved daughter landing this $10 billion project, I prepared a gift. This crown was once worn by a queen. I had it reset with diamonds for my little princess.
And this supercar is my gift to Miss Sterling. Only 3 exist in the world.
I love them. I heard a ton of celebrities and billionaires came to this birthday party. Miss Sterling is so lucky.
Exactly. Isabella was raised to be perfect. Her image, her skills, everything is top tier. Unlike the other one...
Stop it. She got out of juvie today. Sir said we can't mention her. She's just a pathetic joke. So what if I mention her?
Were you talking about me?
Eleanor? So you heard me. What are you going to do, you little...
I don't want to see them again. Get rid of them.
What the hell is Eleanor doing back? I can't let her ruin Isabella's night.
Eleanor, why are you back?
Wow. Sounds like you were hoping I'd never make it out.
Eleanor, that is not what Alexander meant. We're all happy you're home.
Really? A diamond crown? A limited edition supercar? I like them too. Give them to me.
Dad!
Eleanor, what the hell are you doing? Those are gifts for Isabella.
It's my birthday today. Did anyone remember? Why didn't I get a present? I'm sorry, Eleanor. If I'd known, I would have gotten you something.
No need to apologize!
Just make it up to me.
You bitch! Do you even know what you're doing?
Eleanor, enough. Do you want the whole city laughing at us?
My life became a joke 4 years ago. And wasn't all of that your doing?
You bastard! How could you? How could you send your own daughter to that place for 4 years? Do you have any respect for the Sterling name?
Mom! I couldn't just stand by and let Isabella go to prison.
Shut up! Eleanor is your biological daughter. She is the rightful Sterling heiress. I've left everything to Eleanor. I'm warning you, after I'm gone, you will treat her well. Alexander, I watched him grow up. He is the man this family chose. Promise me you'll have Alexander take care of Eleanor, protect her, and give her a peaceful life.
Mom left the entire estate to Eleanor before she died. I have to keep Eleanor under control for now.
Now that you're out, whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Just have your people step outside first, all right?
Sure. I spent 4 years in prison for your bastard daughter. Add emotional damages and the interest on the fund you promised me, $1 billion. Not a cent less.
Are you that desperate for money? If you're broke, you can ask me. Why are you making things hard for Dad? Do you even understand how much 1 billion is?
Dad, for your sake, I'll forgive Isabella for running her mouth. But the 1 billion? Not a cent less.
Dad, you can't let Eleanor...
Eleanor, if you want money, fine. 1 billion is too much. How about...
So in your heart, your biological daughter isn't even worth that much, Dad? This is blackmail! God, you are shameless! United then how again?
No. I'm taking back what's mine.
Fine. You'll get it.
Dad, how could you?
All right, Eleanor. You got what you wanted. Let's sit down and talk like a family.
Family? Dad paid a fortune to have a royal portrait artist paint. It's worth 100 million. Go ahead, stare all you want. Dad, am I not your daughter? Then why am I not in the family portrait?
That's easy. We'll just have a new one painted later.
This painting has Dad, Isabella, and Alexander. Everyone but me. Every time I look at it, I remember spending the last 4 years alone in prison. So cold, so lonely.
Eleanor, what do you want from us? Our family was perfectly happy before you came back. Do you have to destroy everything?
Happy? Perfect?
Enough! Butler, take the painting down!
No need. I'll do it myself.
What the heck are you doing?
You bitch! How dare you destroy my family portrait! You're gonna pay for this!
Eleanor, I know you don't like me. You can hit me, curse me, whatever. But why destroy my family portrait? It was my favorite gift.
Eleanor, how could you hit Isabella?
Didn't Isabella say I could? How is this my fault?
What do you want?
I want the place I deserve in this family. Tomorrow's Sterling Group board meeting, I will be there.
Eleanor, board meetings have strict access rules. This isn't a family dinner.
I'm the rightful heiress of the Sterling family. If I don't qualify, do outsiders like you qualify, Alexander?
I'm the one who grew up here! Dad spent years grooming me! You just came back! What gives you the right?
The legal documents have my name on them, not yours. Or do you want everyone to know the company's heir is a fraud who forced someone else to take the blame for her crime?
Enough! I'll arrange for you to come to the company tomorrow!
The board meeting starts at 10. We should go. This one's for you. Drive yourself.
Yeah, the back seat is comfortable. You can enjoy the view. New York rush hour isn't for everyone.
No need. I'll take this one.
Eleanor!
You can have the one in the back. Consider it charity. The odds of Alexander catching us before we reach headquarters are 0.
Stop the car! I said stop! I can't
Isabella, are you okay? Eleanor, you bitch! How dare you treat Isabella like this?
The test results are obvious. This car and this seat are not a good fit for you.
We're late for the meeting.
You!
Can't even catch my exhaust. Maybe stop talking big and practice your driving.
Let's begin. Pull up the quarterly numbers first.
Before we talk numbers, everyone here has passed a strict background check, but some people dropped out of high school, have no Ivy League credentials, and even spent 4 years in juvie on criminal charges. Someone like that have no qualification to enter this building.
A man who got into this meeting just by taking the fall wants to meddle in the $10 billion data business. No way.
You. Since you brought up qualifications, why don't we all take a look at this? Execute.
Isabella is illegitimate. Then the heir position. Eleanor, shut that off right now!
I can't. A copy of this document has already been sent to every board member's inbox. You were talking about qualifications? I think an illegitimate daughter is the least qualified person in this room to speak.
You'll regret this!
This meeting is adjourned.
Wait. Everyone's here. Let's begin.
Eleanor, that seat. Miss Sterling, we understand your identity, but
I don't care who you used to answer to. Right now, I only want you to understand one thing. I'm the real owner of this company. From this moment on, any order involving core data requires my approval. From now on, besides the chairman, I'm the only lawful oversight authority for control rights. Is that understood?
understood, Miss Sterling. I was out of line earlier.
First, my first order to all of you is... A listening device? Who sent you? I'm only asking once.
It was Alexander!
Where is Alexander now?
The top floor shooting range. Miss Sterling, please be careful. Crossing Isabella never ends well. Someone bumped into her by accident once, and we never saw him again.
This time, the one who ends badly will be Isabella herself. "4 years, that weak girl is gone for good. Now I'm going to make all of you pay."
You came straight to the top floor? Eleanor, you're even more reckless than I thought.
Reckless? This whole building is my asset. My rules are the rules.
Stop acting so high and mighty! You're just some girl fresh out of juvie!
Isabella, a 90-year-old, has faster reflex than you.
All talk and nothing else.
I wrote a little script. Right now, it's packaging every record of your illegal income from the past 12 months and sending it to my inbox. What do you think happens if I forward it to the court's whistleblower portal?
Alexander!
You dared to hit me? Today, you're crawling out of this building.
You think you're qualified to threaten me? Please. I bet you don't even know how to fire that thing.
You're done. Completely done. Assaulting a company executive, illegally accessing the system, threatening exposure? Dad won't let this slide, and neither will the board.
Don't think you can do whatever you want here. My people have already taken over the Baukine permissions on your tablet. You can't even get out through this floor's Wi-Fi now.
Really? Then take a look at this. Under Alexander Vance, illegal transfers total $10 million every month. What do you think happens if I send this to the board?
Where did you...
From those files you thought were encrypted? Forgot to tell you, the full board just passed an emergency vote.
Effective immediately, I, Eleanor Sterling, have been appointed the new Chief Technology Officer of Sterling Group, with the highest level of access to all company data.
How did you do that?
Wipe those stupid looks off your faces. From now on, when you see me, you call me Mrs. Sterling.
What do we do now?
We're going to William for help.
Eleanor is the CTO now? She can pull all my account records whenever she wants? Dad, this is insane!
William, we need a solution. Eleanor's current authority is already beyond the scope of our original agreement.
The agreement is clear. Eleanor is legally my daughter, and her bloodline has been verified the board. She is qualified.
Then what am I? What have I been for the past 20 years?
Isabella, you're the heiress I publicly groomed, but the legal documents have loopholes.
So we're just gonna let her threaten us? William, today, Eleanor can dig through my transfers. Tomorrow, she can dig through Isabella's spending. And the day after that, we need to make Eleanor screw up, big enough that she can't recover.
How do we do that?
What do you have in mind?
What Eleanor wants most is the access key to Matrix Core.
Then give Eleanor an opportunity, one that looks like it could launch her straight to the top. Alexander, next week's Global Data Security Summit. Sterling Group is the main sponsor. Before the summit, Isabella, you need to soften towards Eleanor. Acknowledge her position. Invite her to public family events and make her lower her guard.
You want me to bow to Eleanor?
It's just an act. Once Eleanor thinks she's won, she'll make a mistake in front of the global media, one big enough to destroy her. Then the board can strip her inheritance rights for endangering the company.
Then I finally get the inheritance?
Everything in the Sterling family will be yours in the end, my princess. I promise.
Before the Global Data Security Summit, I signed a 3-year partnership agreement with Prism Capital.
Prism Capital? Their CEO is famously impossible to please. What terms did you offer to convince them?
How is this possible?
Eleanor, we all know you just got out of juvie. Prism Capital would sign with someone who has a criminal record?
If you're going to lie, at least make it believable.
Eleanor, it's not that we don't trust you, but this agreement is too important. What if someone is just trying to take credit? Miss Sterling, the confirmation letter for the active agreement has been sent to your legal department.
Let me introduce Cypher, the new CEO of Prism Capital. Go ahead. Introduce yourself to my family.
I'm the current CEO of Prism Capital. I'm also the son of Prism's founder, Lawrence Howard, who disappeared 15 years ago. Miss Eleanor helped me when I was at my lowest. This partnership is based on my personal trust and Prism Capital's trust in Eleanor's technical ability and character. We look forward to working with Sterling Group.
How is this possible?
Eleanor, you've proven yourself to us. That's my daughter.
My work deserves a matching return.
Dad, Alexander has always handled psychrocaricity and...
What do you want?
I want to be vice president of Sterling Group, in charge of psychocurity.
Are you insane? You've been back for what, a few days? God, you're shameless!
A vice president appointment requires a board vote. And what if the board says no?
Then, as CTO, I'll submit a report on unauthorized internal operations. What do you think those board members will think?
I need time to consider it.
You have 48 hours. Monday at 9 a.m., I want my name on the vice president's office door. Dad, why should a convicted delinquent get the vice president's seat?
Eleanor still has the Prism Capital partnership. Compared with the profit from that deal, a mere vice president title means nothing.
Tomorrow, I will announce Eleanor's appointment as vice president, directly overseeing the daily operations of Matrix Core.
But the position comes with a 2-month probation period.
Eleanor needs to appear publicly at next week's Global Data Security Summit and give the keynote on behalf of Sterling Group. Then you two will—
Dad, you mean—
I didn't say anything. I'm simply giving a young person who needs to prove herself an opportunity.
I'll make sure every arrangement for the summit is absolutely flawless.
Go. And remember, tomorrow you need to act like a real family. Eleanor, your appointment is settled.
Thank you.
But, Eleanor, this position has a 2-month probation period. You need to complete a public assignment to prove you're capable of handling.
At next week's Global Data Security Summit, I'd like you to represent the group and deliver on Matrix Core's next-generation defense architecture.
This is such a great opportunity, Eleanor. You're not scared, are you?
The companies attending the summit are the best in the world. Even one tiny mistake could turn into a global embarrassment.
Sounds like you're worried I'll make a mistake in front of that crowd.
I'm just reminding you.
I accept. Eleanor, you just took over as vice president. It's normal not to know every detail yet.
Oops, Eleanor. I must have opened the wrong file, but if you beg me, I can have Alexander help you. After all, Alexander is the only one here who speaks more than a dozen languages.
This concerns the group's reputation, Eleanor. If you beg, Isabella and I might consider helping you.
With skills like yours, you think you're qualified to help me?
Eleanor, don't be ungrateful, you country bumper. I'd love to see how you handle translations in a dozen languages. Huh. Eleanor, get this straight. Without us, you couldn't even get through the door of this conference room. Get on your knees and beg Alexander and me nicely, and maybe, for Dad's sake, we'll give you one last hand.
Beg you? A thief who keeps moving company money and a security consultant who only knows how to run his mouth. You two useless losers. Think you're worth begging? As the Ploust Fairy...
No way.
This can't be happening.
That's impressive. If the technical team verifies this demonstration, our board would love to sign with Eleanor.
Mr. James, do you have any idea who you're dealing with? She was released from a juvie detention center just 3 months ago. She's a convicted felon. Are you really sure you want to partner with someone like her? James, I'm looking out for your interests here. You should sign with me instead. I know this company inside and out, while Eleanor is just a jailbird.
A juvenile center? A criminal record?
I'm doing this for the company's sake. Eleanor is a ticking time bomb.
Are you done yet? Since I've already said this much, I might as well be honest.
Eleanor spent time in juvie 4 years ago for reckless assault. Someone with a criminal record like that has no business partnering with you.
Her personal history doesn't affect the technical reliability. Everyone makes mistakes when they're young. Since Eleanor has reached this level, she must have exceptional talent. Did you draft that revised agreement yourself?
Of course.
Excellent. I value competence far more than reputation. I have complete faith in Eleanor's extraordinary abilities. The deal is still on, but I only deal with the technical lead. Mrs. Sterling, I expect you to handle all further communications directly.
A wise choice.
tricks did you pull to make James trust a jailbird like you?
Top-tier talent speaks for itself. Aside from just being around longer than me, do you two even have any real skills worth mentioning?
Shut your mouth! You piece of trash from juvie!
Eleanor! How could you hurt Isabella like that?
Don't be an idiot. Open your eyes. She swung at me first. Honestly, hitting her just made my hand dirty.
For the past 4 years, I spent 4 hours a day in the ring and 6 hours in the code library.
I didn't fight my way out of there just to keep listening to your pathetic nonsense!
Next time you cross the line, it's not going to be just a slap.
Look, Isabella just spoke out of turn. Was it really necessary to be this aggressive?
Spoke out of turn? Is that what you call nearly blowing a deal worth tens of billions? Isabella doesn't get it, but are you and the rest of the board blind too?
What are you laughing at?
You've really trained them well, Isabella. They're such loyal little dogs. How did you manage that? A whole room full of them? Teach me your secret sometime.
Eleanor, you!
William, you've been watching this show for a while now. Are you going to say or do something about it?
Do you have anything to say for yourself, Isabella?
I only did this for the good of the group!
The good of the group? That's funny, because all I saw was you nearly costing this company tens of billions.
William, this is mostly on me. If you're going to punish someone, punish me! William, we were wrong too. We just didn't realize Miss Eleanor's true potential. We honestly thought she wasn't up to the task.
It's all because of you, Eleanor! If you hadn't come back, none of this would have happened!
That's enough.
Have you lost count of how much money you just cost this company?
Everyone, don't bother pleading for me. It's all my fault. Dad, if you can't forgive me, I'll stay right here on my knees.
Dad, you aren't actually going to let her off the hook that easily, are you? Isabella claims she's sorry, but I haven't heard a single "I'm sorry" this whole time. Dad, I know you have a soft spot for her, but if it weren't for me, we would have lost tens of billions today. Not to mention the damage to our reputation. The consequences would have been far worse than just the money.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying, let me help Isabella apologize. A real apology.
You just want to drive a wedge between us! Dad loves me too much to ever punish me!
You still think being his illegitimate daughter gives you the right to do whatever you want? And have this entire group pay for your mistakes?
Enough! I'm leaving this to Eleanor to decide.
So everyone, what do you think should be done with someone who nearly cost the group tens of billions? Get over here.
No! Dad! No, don't! Eleanor, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Please, just forgive me. What are you doing? Alexander, help me!
Eleanor! Get your hands off her! Do you have any idea what you're doing? Stop it right now!
Fine. Since you asked so nicely, I'll forgive you.
How dare you hit me!
The 4 years I lost are worth way more than just this hair. This doesn't even cover the interest. I didn't come back just to be a stepping stone for you two.
That's enough! Eleanor, stop it! Isabella knows she was wrong. Apologize, both of you.
Eleanor, I apologize for Isabella's outburst and the misunderstanding it caused.
Dad.
Do it!
I'm sorry.
A few slaps is getting off way too easy. I want to see you both rot.
Dad.
Close the door. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I don't get it! Why are you taking Ellen inside? You know exactly what she's like.
I know. But now is not the time to go to war with her.
So we're just gonna let her run the show?
We have to wait until she makes a mistake. You've seen the trust agreement. The control and assets won't be redistributed until I turn 60 or until one of my legitimate heirs gets married. Until then, we have to keep up appearances.
But the terms say! If Eleanor marries the person specified in the agreement, they get early access to the inheritance! Dad, that person, it's Alexander, isn't it? If that happens, we lose everything!
Isabella, I swear, I will never marry her. If I ever do, I'll voluntarily walk away from everything. I promise you, Isabella.
But you heard what my father said. The terms are set in stone. There's nothing we can do about them.
Those terms require 2 signatures, and I will never be the one to let Eleanor get her way. The core of that trust agreement is that as long as Eleanor remains unmarried, the control remains in limbo. We have plenty of time to change all of this. What is this? This cat, where did it even come from?
I have no idea. The maid said there was a stray cat in the garden earlier, so I told them to leave some food out for it.
This is a listening device.
Catch it! I'm gonna skin that thing alive!
Don't let it get away!
Looking for this?
Stop right there.
Eleanor, put that stray cat down at once.
It's not a stray, I adopted it. Its name is Hay. Do I need to report to anyone just for adopting a stray cat?
Nice collar, Eleanor.
I bought it. It needs some form of identification after all.
What is the meaning of the listening device in that collar?
Listening device? That's not a listening device. It's a monitor. If I didn't install one, how would I know what my cat is up to at home? Or how would I know what certain people are doing behind my back? I'm just curious. What did you two discuss that makes you so afraid of being overheard by a cat?
Eleanor, why put a monitor on a cat?
Eleanor, I know you grew up in the Strix, but we're a high-profile family. This kind of stray isn't exactly suitable here.
Funny, I find pets to be far more loyal than some animals wearing human skin.
Enough. That's enough. Everyone go to bed.
Don't get too cocky, Eleanor. You won't be winning for long.
Hey, Biter?
she slips up.
What if Eleanor marries the person specified in the agreement?
I swear, I'll never marry her.
The marriage clause, the designated heir. So that's the real safeguard. Too bad you still have no idea what my true goal is. To celebrate the success of last week's penetration test, I've booked the entire rooftop restaurant for us. Champagne towers, caviar, and fresh Boston lobster flown in just for tonight. Of course, you're invited too, Eleanor. Though, I mean, the servers at a place like that have more class than you. You probably can't even read the wine list, right? I mean, where you spent the last 4 years, you were lucky if the water was even clean, weren't you? It's settled then. Everyone, let's go. The cars are waiting downstairs. What's the holdup? Didn't you hear me?
Sorry, Isabella. Eleanor isn't leaving.
Isabella doesn't know a thing. Eleanor was the one leading us through the penetration test last week.
What are you all trying to do? Are you trying to humiliate me?
Sorry to break it to you, but around here, they only listen to me.
Everyone listens to Eleanor now.
Even my father won't back me up anymore.
The trust agreement. As long as Eleanor can't get married, the control can't be transferred.
Then let's make sure she stays single. At the charity gala, I'm going to introduce her to a new friend.
And what if she makes a scene and refuses?
Then everyone will see how unrefined she is. My father would never hand over the Matrix core to someone like that.
Do you have anyone in mind?
There's this guy back from Silicon Valley. Let's just say he's got a very unique look.
Rules? I'm the one who makes the rules!
Eleanor, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Eleanor, this is Lucas. Lucas, this is my sister.
You've got a great body.
You're exactly the kind of woman I like.
Is this your new boyfriend?
Eleanor, you're such a jokester. Lucas is actually very interested in you.
Miss Eleanor, you're much livelier in person than in your press photos.
Isabella mentioned you just got back from, well, a rather restricting environment. Don't sweat it. I'm not one to dwell on the past.
Lucas is a very pragmatic guy. What he values most is family stability.
I'll be honest with you. When I look for a wife, I only have 3 rules. First, you have to give me 2 sons.
You're not a keeper until you've produced 2 boys. Second, you're responsible for everything around the house, from cooking and laundry to taking care of my needs. I'll be busy working, so you'll need to be a full-time stay-at-home wife.
Lucas is just being sincere. Eleanor, given your situation, you should really be grateful to find someone like Lucas who doesn't mind your record.
Most guys would run the other way the moment they heard you'd been in juvie!
That's right. I don't care about that. Once we're married, just focus on having kids and taking care of the house. You can quit your job and just transfer all your assets over to me. I'll handle the management.
Isabella's right. I'm a very sincere guy. If you marry me, there's only one thing you need to focus on. Give me a son and keep the house in order. Of course, that's assuming you know how to listen to me.
What did you say your name was? Say it again.
Lucas.
Remember that name? I'm going to be your husband soon enough.
You think someone like you has the right to make demands?
You crazy bitch! How dare you hit me!
Eleanor, you've lost it! How could you just attack him like that?
My dear sister, you tried to pawn me off like some damaged goods to a buyer who's full of himself.
I'm doing this for your own good!
For my good? You know exactly what your little game is.
Even if you don't like the boyfriend I found for you, you have no right to hurt Lucas!
If I don't hurt him, would you rather I hurt you instead?
Enough. Isabella is just concerned about you. You shouldn't have treated Louisa like that.
And what role are you playing here exactly? Isabella's boyfriend? Funny, I seem to remember you're my fiancé.
Eleanor, even if no other man wants you, you can't just force Alexander into this. He doesn't even like you!
I have always only had eyes for Isabella. Don't push your luck.
In this house, Alexander, you've been here for one reason and one reason only, me. William gave you that advisory title, the mansion, and the sports cars. Also, you could be the future husband of the family heir. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even be allowed through the front door of this house. You'd be out on the street. Though I'm starting to wonder, should I marry you, or should I just throw you out instead?
What do you want now? What is it going to take for you to just give up on this marriage?
Eleanor, what on earth are you doing?
It's simple. Do you see this ball by my feet? Use your mouth. Pick it up and bring it to me.
Are you out of your mind?
Eleanor, you're a lunatic.
Drag them to the poolside.
What are you doing? Let us go right now!
Go on. Go get the bowl and bring it back to me. But if you don't, I'll kick you out of the Sterling family for good. And if that happens, you'll never see Isabella again. I'm sure she'd be devastated. Since you're so indecisive, I thought I'd give you a little push.
Eleanor, you... For Isabella's sake, I'll let this slide for now. Eleanor, you'll pay for this. Is this good enough for you?
Are you deaf? I told you to use your mouth. Pick it up and bring it to me.
Eleanor, you've gone way too far!
What? Alexander, is Isabella really worth that little to you? You can't even handle a little humiliation for her? Looks like your true love isn't all that strong after all. Good boy.
Eleanor, you've gone too far!
Eleanor, do you even have an ounce of femininity left in you? Is treating me like a bog really that entertaining?
A dog would at least be loyal. You're not even worth that much.
Do you really think William would ever hand the Matrix core over to you?
If not to me, then to you. You look quite presentable right now. I have to say I quite like it. But you've offended me. As punishment, you're going to go get it again.
Bitch! Don't count on it!
About that special batch of substandard sports equipment you mentioned last time?
I don't dare. Isabella, if Alexander and the Munns find out, they'll never let me off the hook.
Don't worry, I've already handled it.
An underdog like Eleanor who crawled up from the gutter. She'll just keep desperately trying to prove she belongs in that seat.
An accident would be perfectly reasonable. No one can take you away from me, Alexander. The inheritance and you both only belong to me.
It was your substandard sports equipment. My son has been in a coma ever since. The doctors say he might never wake up.
You bastards! Get your person in charge out here right now! You idiot! You actually sold substandard equipment as premium gear? Using your position to line your pockets with blood money? Look at this! You've killed someone!
Dad, I told you, giving such authority to someone with a record was a huge risk. Look, it's all gone wrong.
William gave you everything, but I should have known. You only came back to destroy us!
The accident report isn't even out yet. Don't you think it's a little too soon to be handing down the verdict? Or is it that someone here knows exactly what happened and is just in a hurry to pin it on me? You're talking nonsense!
Eleanor! Watch your tongue!
I will get to the bottom of exactly what went wrong.
Stop fighting! My son is lying in a hospital bed!
Who's going to take responsibility? Who's going to give us an answer? Miss Sterling, give us a straight answer. Are you the one in charge of this batch of defective equipment?
Miss Eleanor Sterling, we're from the press. We have internal information that you rushed the sales of these defective goods just to prove your worth, leading to this fatal injury. Do you have a comment?
Ma'am, what do you have to say to the new person in charge here at the Sterling Group?
My son was only hurt because of their service. I want her to pay for this. Want the Sterling Group held accountable!
You rich people! All you care about is power and money! What is our life worth to you?
Please, everyone, let's not be too hard on Eleanor. After all, she spent 4 years inside. She's been completely cut off from proper education and social interaction. Some rules she might just not fully understand.
Inside? Are you referring to a juvenile detention center?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Eleanor. I didn't mean to let that slip.
A jailbird! The Sterling Group put someone like that in charge as vice president? Who's gonna answer for my son's life?
Everyone, the Sterling Group has a zero-tolerance policy regarding any safety incidents. An investigation is underway, and we will provide a satisfying outcome for everyone.
Mr. Sterling, if the investigation confirms that Eleanor's actions led to this accident, what will you do?
When it comes to facts and the company's reputation, there is no room for personal feelings.
Just sign it. It's only prison. It's not like I'm asking you to die.
I didn't cause that accident! It was Isabella! No! I won't sign!
Eleanor, this isn't a request, it's an order.
Eleanor, you haven't been out for long and it looks like you're headed back to your old haunt. Who knows how many years it'll be this time?
Once you're in this time, don't ever think about coming back home.
On my phone, I have a surveillance video from 2:17 a.m. last Thursday.
The footage on my phone is more than enough to prove my innocence.
You're the first idiot I've ever seen who'd actually expose themselves like this.
Alexander,
Should I call you dim-witted or just plain stupid?
Hey!
Everyone, let's see what kind of ridiculous fake evidence our VP has prepared.
Impossible. This is impossible.
What is going on? Alexander, give me an answer right now!
I'll give you the answer. The person who swapped the equipment is—
It was me! What?
I was the one who operated the equipment swap!
Alexander, be careful what you say.
Mr. Alexander, you're Mr. Sterling's most trusted advisor. You were raised by William since you were a child. Are you trying to protect Eleanor in front of the media?
It was me! I was blinded greed. I've betrayed William, and I've betrayed the trust of this group. I plead guilty. I will take full responsibility for everything.
Unbelievable! What an ungrateful traitor! If it weren't for the late Miss Sterling taking him in, Alexander would have been begging for sis-scraps on the street instead of standing here.
Shut up! There's no way Alexander did this!
Everyone, stop arguing. I did this. Starting today, I'm resigning and leaving the company. I'll take full responsibility for my own actions.
Your resignation is accepted. Although you didn't actually commit the crime, keeping a tumor like you who protects criminals is a liability to this company. Better to extrike you sooner rather than later.
Eleanor, what is that supposed to mean?
Mr. Alexander's heroic performance just now was very touching. To protect someone, he didn't hesitate to take the blame upon himself. Alexander, you cooked up a story to take the fall for Isabella. This is the sales director of Apex Corp. Isabella, you know him, don't you? You secretly ordered a batch of non-compiled sports equipment, intending to manufacture an accidental incident and then pin it on me.
It was Isabella. She was the one who reached out to me. She said that long the equipment didn't meet standards, money was no object.
This is just another meticulously planned frame-up, Eleanor. You hate me, but you can't just smear me like this. What did I ever do to deserve being targeted by you at every turn?
An underdog like Eleanor who crawled up from the gutter, she'll just keep desperately trying to prove she belongs in that seat. An accident would be perfectly reasonable.
You can judge a face, but you can't know a heart. I never imagined Isabella could be so sweet-looking on the outside, that's so vicious behind our backs.
Right! And to think she actually tried to frame Eleanor!
Mother, I was wrong! I just had a momentary lapse in judgment. I saw Eleanor tear up the family portrait, and I saw her trying to steal my position. I was scared! I was terrified of losing everything that belongs to me! You set me up? You did all of this?
How on earth did I raise such an idiot?
Mr. Sterling, how will the group deal with Miss Isabella Sterling's deliberate sabotage and her attempt to frame a family member?
Does your previous public commitment that you let the data speak and that there is no room for personal feelings when it comes to the truth still stand?
Dad, that wasn't my intention. I was just scared. Scared that Eleanor would take everything away from me.
Dad, isn't that what you said yourself? There is no room for personal feelings when it comes to the truth.
Eleanor.
Is a human life really that worthless to the both of you? She's caused this disaster. Do you actually think you can just sweep it under the rug? Or is it that you don't know what pain is unless it happens to you?
Do you two scumbags have any conscience at all? My child town is practically dying. And yet here you are, trying to shuck responsibility. If you don't give us an answer today, we're gonna tear this corrupt company to the ground!
Dad, forgive me!
The Sterling Group used our child as a test subject. If you don't give us a real explanation today, we're gonna leak everything online. We'll let the whole world see your true colors!
Make it public! Tear down this corrupt company!
The stock price has already hit the floor. Dad, if we don't give them an answer right now, by tomorrow's opening bell, we won't be talking about market cap loss. We'll be talking about whether this company even survives.
Dad, please, don't listen to her. I'm your daughter.
A daughter who's destroyed the entire group?
I hereby announce that, effective immediately, Isabella Sterling is officially removed from the list of beneficiaries of the Sterling Family Trust. All interests and assets under her name related to the trust are frozen.
Dad, this is the renunciation of beneficiary rights. I've had it prepared for a while. Demonstrating to the public that the Sterling family is cleaning house is the only way to resolve this.
Eleanor! Do you really have to be so ruthless? Does it have to be right now?
Every second we hesitate, the group loses more. Tell me, other than this, is there any other way to stop the bleeding?
Sign it!
You'll regret this, Eleanor. You'll regret this, Eleanor! I'll make you pay! My son hasn't woken up! How are you going to deal with this?
Please, maintain order. The Sterling Group will handle this matter. We will immediately recrawl that batch of substandard equipment and issue a public apology.
What about my son? My son is practically gone! If he doesn't wake up, I'll fight you to the end!
According to the synchronized medical data, your son is currently in a state of neural suppression. It is not irreversible brain death.
What? The doctors said there was no hope.
That was just the limit of the local hospital's diagnosis.
A group of experts is on standby online right now. There is a varying high probability that your son will wake up. The medical team will use the latest technology to restore his conscious.
Is the Sterling Group willing to cover all the costs?
The Sterling Group will cover all of the victim's medical expenses and initiate the highest level of neurorestoration treatment. I will also personally provide an additional $5 million in compensation to cover your family's future expenses.
My child? Can he really wake up?
The medical data model shows a success rate of over 85%. The team is confident that he will regain consciousness within a month.
Thank you so much.
This is my black card. No spending limit. Consider it a small gesture of compensation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mrs. Sterling, you're the definition of what a leader should be. Unlike those two pieces of trash who haven't shown an ounce of remorse for what they've done.
This is Eleanor. We're gonna make sure the front page headlines highlight the incredible kindness you've shown today.
Quite a convincing performance, the savior. Eleanor, mark my words. You'll pay back everything you've stolen from me.
Are you done with your little performance? You think you can wash away the stench of your time in juvie just by buying off a few reporters and throwing some cash at those peasants? Dad letting you handle this crisis doesn't mean he's accepted you as his heir.
And your point is?
Don't think for a second you can take over the group.
The control can only be reallocated if a legitimate blood heir gets married. Alexander will never marry you. You'll never get your hands on the core permissions of the Matrix core.
Without Alexander, you're nothing.
So what you're saying is, As long as I get Alexander to marry me, it's a done deal?
What do you mean by that?
It's simple.
And trust me, I've got 100 ways to make it happen. You wouldn't dare touch Alexander? I've got plenty of methods. You want me to list a few for you?
What are you doing? Let go of me!
You think you won? Playing the savior in front of the press. You're still just a bitch at heart.
What are you doing? You think I won't show everyone how you're bullying?
What's going on here?
Dad, Alexander, I just wanted to talk to Eleanor to apologize for the press conference, but Eleanor, she just started hitting me.
Eleanor, what is the meaning of this?
Eleanor, it's already over. You handled the press conference, the stock price is stabilized. Was it really necessary to hit Isabella?
My face hurts so much. Is she trying to disfigure me?
If just for a second I had been the one to do all those things. Where would I be right now? In solitary at a detention center? Or sitting in federal prison? Would you be hovering over me right now, asking if I'm in pain? I haven't gone all the way, I haven't thrown Isabella in a cell to let her taste what I suffered for the past 4 years. I'd say I've been pretty merciful, don't you think?
Eleanor, what happened 4 years ago was a necessary choice under family crisis. Do you really have to hold a grudge until now?
By your logic, I should be calling the police right now, telling them the truth and getting her locked up. For hit and run causing serious injury, the base sentence is 6 years.
Mr. Sterling gave you the family name and gave you shelter. Doesn't that count?
Enough! Eleanor, what exactly do you want?
It's simple. All of Isabella's liquid assets will be placed into an additional compensation fund for the victims, and I will be the one overseeing the payments. If you refuse, I'm submitting this criminal report right now. The chain of evidence is complete. Isabella will be taken away immediately, and the next time you see her, it'll be 6 years from now.
You wouldn't dare!
Do you really have to destroy this family? You have the Sterling blood running through your veins.
Bloodline. That's funny. Have you ever really treated me like a biological daughter? Making your own child take the fall for an illegitimate daughter. If you ever try such low-life tactics on me again, I will make you pay!
Enough! Stop talking!
William, is Eleanor really of Sterling blood? Why is she so ruthless? She's nothing like...
Don't you dare talk nonsense!
You saw that! Eleanor actually threatened me with the police today! Dad didn't even immediately take my side just now.
Calm down, Isabella. Crying won't solve anything.
How can I calm down? Eleanor has everything now. Her public image, technical authority, even Dad is starting to fear the evidence she's holding. What do I have left? I only have you, Alexander. What are we gonna do now? Just watch as Eleanor takes everything away, step by step?
Eleanor won't get away with it.
What's your plan?
Trust me. Eleanor will pay for everything she's done to you today.
Let's start the report.
Report? My department is off today. There's no data to report.
Same here. They've been on a 3-day break.
Alexander approved it. Said the core team was under too much pressure and needed some downtime.
Eleanor, the technical team really does need a breather. You just took over, so maybe you don't quite understand the rhythm of our industry yet.
Besides, we're used to reporting to Isabella. Unless you get on your knees and beg her to come back, I'm afraid business at this company isn't going to move forward.
Last Thursday at 2:17 a.m., someone abused their position to transfer some of the company's assets. The IP address of the command source was on this very floor.
This is illegal surveillance!
According to company policy, I have the right to immediately terminate the access and fire anyone involved in unauthorized data transfers.
Are you trying to fire us? All the core architects for the department are right here!
Eleanor, this is way too aggressive! Without them, the group system will crash within 48 hours!
Them? A bunch of thieves, and they dare to threaten me to bring Isabella back? As of this moment, all your access per midgets have been frozen as of 30 seconds ago.
You actually have the nerve to fire us?
What did you expect? How is a disloyal thief any different from a parasite in this company? You should be grateful I'm not pursuing legal action against you yet.
What do you want from us?
Sign this waiver. Admit your professional misconduct, accept a demotion to a basic maintenance role, and you will never touch core data again.
Why the hell should we sign that?
You don't have to. But then we can discuss the evidence I have of your illegal activities. That should be enough to land you all in prison for 10 years.
Eleanor, enough is enough.
Pushing us into a corner won't do anyone any good.
That includes you, Alexander. If the board finds out you've been covering for them while knowing the truth, do you really think you'd still be sitting here? Besides, I haven't submitted the dashcam footage of Isabella's car accident from 4 years ago to the prosecutor's office yet. But if anyone here refuses to sign today, I wouldn't mind packaging that footage along with the forged contract you used to buy that yacht with company funds last year and sending the whole thing to the court.
Do you really have to destroy everyone?
Either you walk away quietly, or Isabella's reputation gets completely shredded. Make your choice. You have 3 seconds. Sign it. As of today, the 3 of you are promoted to the board of directors, taking over all the access nodes previously held by them.
Understood. Thank you for the promotion, Eleanor. We won't let you down.
You're out of your mind! Only we know the maintenance keys for the core system!
Your maintenance keys were generated based on an algorithm that became obsolete last year. I rewrote the entire authentication protocol last week. Sign it yourselves right now. Or I can have legal bring the police up here to help you sign. Take them to HR to process their paperwork immediately.
You've cleared out all my people.
I cleared out the company's vulnerabilities. Whose people they were doesn't matter to me.
William won't let you get away with this! Once I tell William, you'll see what happens!
Eleanor, you dismissed 3 board members at once without approval. What's going on?
Correction. They tried to blackmail me, so I had no choice but to fire them.
Dad! Those 3 people held the underlying maintenance keys for the Matrix core! If you let Eleanor go on like this, what if the system—
Besides, the algorithm they relied on was rendered obsolete by industry standards 5 years ago. I've already deployed the new model and handed over to a team I handpicked myself.
Even so, personnel changes require a formal process. Doing it this way is essentially telling the whole group that my daughter can carve up my empire at will.
Your empire? Last Thursday at 2:17 a.m., Isabella's key opened a 47-second backdoor to send an algorithm sample to a competitor. And I also have records of those directors embezzling funds by abusing their positions. Do you want to see them, Dad?
Eleanor, that was just a misunderstanding. We already handled it internally.
Handled it internally? You mean backdating fake approval forms to try and make me take the fall again? Or do you mean you greenlit those 3 directors to threaten Dad with a collective resignation, forcing him to put Isabella and you back into key positions?
What does she mean?
I have a copy of the joint letter they submitted this morning. Things are very clear. Restore Isabella to all her positions, and appoint Alexander as the lead for the Matrix Core project. Otherwise, the entire core team walks next week.
You're lying! We just wanted to help Dad keep the team stable!
William, we can explain this. Eleanor is intentionally...
Are you trying to ruin the group, you idiots? At least Eleanor had the sense to patch the vulnerabilities and prepare a replacement team first. She at least understands that the Sterling Group's reputation is worth 10,000 times more than your pathetic little power games.
Dad, I didn't.
Both of you, get out!
Before the board seat vote, I need every family member to stay on the same page, at least in public.
I can completely understand, William. My lapse in judgment previously brought unnecessary risk to the group. I assure you, my top priority has always been protecting the interests of the Sterling Group.
Dad, I just had a lapse in judgment. Can you forgive me?
Eleanor had clear, valid reasons for dismissing those 3 directors. Did you two even consider the group's interests when you pulled that stunt?
We've deeply reflected on our actions. We're sorry, William.
Exactly. Dad, this family is everything to me, and you're the only one I truly care about.
Remember what you said today. During the upcoming media events, I don't want to see any surprises.
That was terrifying.
Eleanor is trying to wipe us out entirely.
Then why did you just...
Playing the victim is how we buy time. William needs Eleanor to play the part of the perfect heir for the public right now. This time, we do it cleanly. We make the accident look entirely like Eleanor's own mistake.
Don't worry. William is protecting Eleanor right now only because she's still useful. Once she loses that value, watch and see if William keeps her around. This family and the Sterling name will belong to us in the end. Eleanor isn't taking anything.
Isn't Eleanor the only one you care about? Why bother coming to see me?
Silly girl, I was just playing a part for her. You still have your family name, and you still have the trust dividends in your account. That's more than enough.
Once the vote is over and the board seats are secure, you'll have plenty of time to settle your personal scores. For now, we have to play along. For the sake of the big picture, you should just make peace with Eleanor for the time being.
I understand. Eleanor, I was way too impulsive before. This is a gift I picked out just for you. Eleanor, let's bury the hatchet.
She spent a long time picking this out. Just take it, Eleanor. We're family after all.
Exactly. Being at each other's throats doesn't do anyone any good.
Do you really expect me to believe you're being this kind? What happened last week? I was way too impulsive. Consider this necklace a small token of my apology.
I just wanted you to accept me. Why do you have to humiliate me like this, Eleanor? Dad, look.
What is the meaning of this, Eleanor?
This is crossing the line! Isabella's already backing down. Do you really have to make such a scene?
Fine. I'll go. I guess there's no place for me in this house anyway.
Isabella, wait, I'm coming with you.
Sit down, both of you! What is this display?
Go ahead, the door is right there. Who are you putting on a show for by walking so slowly? No one is stopping you. Why aren't you walking out? In your script, I suppose someone is supposed to rush over and beg you to stay while crying? It's a shame, but I don't think you realize who runs this house now. An illegitimate daughter who only made it onto the trust list by forging adoption papers. Where do you get the nerve to play the victim here?
Dad, are you just going to let Eleanor humiliate me like this?
Eleanor, watch your language!
My language is perfectly accurate. Do you need me to repeat it? Dad, in 20 minutes, we have the data security architecture meeting with the Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund. It's your biggest partnership next quarter. Are you sure you want to sacrifice the group's interests for your illegitimate daughter?
Alexander, sit down.
No one is going to stop you. If you're going to leave, get out already. Don't be an eyesore.
Let's start the meeting.
Don't try to talk me out of it. I'm not going back. What even am I to them? You saw how Eleanor treated me? She called me an illegitimate daughter in front of everyone!
Isabella, calm down.
How can I be calm? There's no place for me in this house anymore. Dad only cares about his company, and Eleanor wants to send me to prison. Where is there any room for me here? You said you'd be on my side. You said you'd be mine forever.
I am.
Then prove it. Marry me.
What? Isabella, that's so sudden. And technically, I'm still...
Technically, you're the fiancé Dad set up for Eleanor. I know. I don't care.
Alexander, I've lost everything. I only have you. If I don't have this, I really have nothing left.
Okay.
Really?
Really. Let's get married.
It doesn't matter how much you push me aside, Eleanor. At least I still have Alexander's heart.
Next step, time to take over the Sterling Group. Dad, Alexander and I, we have something important to announce.
That's right, William. After careful consideration, we've decided...
Dad, I've decided that I'm going to marry Alexander.
Eleanor, I don't recall agreeing to your proposal.
Exactly, Eleanor. I don't want you getting married so soon either.
It doesn't matter, Dad.
I'm planning on having Alexander marry into my family as a live-in husband.
What did you say?
If I recall correctly, Alexander was meant to be my fiancé from the start, wasn't he? Since that's the case, what is there for you to be angry about? Unless you're trying to say that an illegitimate daughter like you can just steal my fiancé?
Eleanor, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea how insulting this is to both me and Isabella?
Anyway, once we're married, I'll gain the rights to the inheritance distribution. In 2 days, I'm hosting a press conference where I'll be making an official announcement regarding the estate.
My father, he's acting like I don't even exist. And her, Eleanor, she stepped all over me in front of everyone.
Calm down, Isabella. The current situation is bad for both of us.
Bad? Eleanor is about to send me to prison next. Did you hear what Eleanor said? That's not where I belong. We can't let Eleanor get married. As long as the wedding doesn't happen, the control remains frozen. We still have a chance.
What are you getting at?
A social scandal.
Eleanor just came back from that place, so her reputation is already fragile. What if she's caught with some man at a major public event?
We just need a little something to help her sleep. Once it's over, public opinion will destroy her.
Alexander, this is our last shot. Help me and you're helping yourself. Are you really content to be Eleanor's puppets, crushed under her heel for the rest of our lives?
It's time she paid the price.
Exactly. My dear sister, it's time she learned what it feels like to fall from grace.
Clause confirmed. If the designated marriage candidate,
as specified by the Family Trust Administrator, William Sterling,
commits an act that severely compromises the interests of the legitimate blood heir, Isabella Sterling, before the marriage is legally finalized, it shall be considered a breach of the trust agreement.
Consequences of a breach. The controlling share automatically transfers to the victim, and the marriage condition is rendered null and void.
loophole confirmed. Time to close the trap.
Eleanor, there have been so many misunderstandings lately. Both Isabella and I feel that, as family, we've been out of line.
Exactly. Dad also wants us to get along better.
This is a calming herbal tea I picked up especially for you. It's great for sleep. Consider it a late apology.
Did she drink it? Did she actually drink it?
She took a sip. That's enough to kick in. Give it 15 minutes. Once the drug kicks in and it's quiet in there, you go in. Make sure you don't blow this.
Congratulations, Miss Sterling. May you and your family share in the glory.
Thank you for your kindness.
Distinguished guests, thank you all for taking the time to witness this momentous occasion for the Sterling family. At today's press conference, my daughter Eleanor will announce the distribution of the Sterling estate.
Enjoy this fake spotlight while it lasts, Eleanor. Once you make a fool of yourself in front of everyone, let's see who still considers you the future of the Sterling family.
I will now pass the floor to my brilliant daughter, Eleanor. She will announce the details herself.
Eleanor, I don't think you have any right to inherit this estate at all.
Isabella, what on earth are you doing?
Dad, even if you hit me or yell at me, I have to say it.
Eleanor. She's been cheating on her fiancé.
What? Eleanor is that kind of person?
How dare you hit me!
Spreading lies in public? A slap is getting off easy.
You don't believe me? Fine, then take a look at this. I'll show everyone exactly what kind of person you really are!
Eleanor, if you admit your mistakes and leave now, you might still be able to save some face. Are you sure you won't want to press that button?
I knew you had feelings for me.
Of course. Once we get control of the Matrix core, everything in the Sterling family, including me, will be yours.
Turn it off, but why won't it turn off? This isn't what I prepared. Alexander, help me!
It was you! You swapped the video!
Isabella was the one who clicks the button. What does that have to do with me?
Isabella actually seduced her sister's fiancé. How shameless. And plotting to steal the family fortune, too.
Did you really have to go this far? To ruin Isabella's reputation in front of everyone?
If I hadn't been prepared, wouldn't I be the one standing here being accused of damaging the family reputation? Using your own private footage to make you choke on your own poison, doesn't it seem fitting?
If that's how you want to play, then don't blame me for not holding back in front of everyone. Listen up, everyone! I've always loved Isabella, and I've decided to propose to her right now! Everyone, on such a dramatic evening as this, I have an announcement to make. Isabella and I have decided to officially get engaged.
Of course, this also takes into account the clause in the family trust agreement regarding the redistribution of controlling shares upon the marriage of a legitimate blood heir. This is a step to ensure the stability of the group.
As major partners in the Asia-Pacific region for the Sterling Group, we collectively believe that corporate leadership must be built upon clear legitimacy and moral standing.
Mrs. Eleanor, your history of incarceration and certain aggressive measures you have taken since your return
have caused us to have serious doubts regarding your eligibility as a family member to serve as a successor.
We support the union of Mr. Alexander and Miss Isabella.
Eleanor, this isn't personal, but for the sake of the family and for everyone who relies on the Sterling Group, you may have the skill, but you lack the roots.
Did you hear that? No one supports you. You will always be an outsider.
Dad, I'm begging you. Alexander and I are truly in love. You saw it yourself. Those videos earlier. Someone set us up, but our feelings are real. Eleanor, I know Alexander is your fiancé, but you can't force feelings, right? Can't you just let us be, just this once?
Mr. Sterling, I admit that tonight's events were an accident, but because of that, I'm even more certain of what matters most. Isabella needs me, and I'm willing to dedicate my entire professional career and future to making up for tonight's mistake and protecting Isabella's reputation.
Eleanor, you see, they are truly in love. Why don't you just let them have this?
Eleanor, please! Just let me have this press conference tonight. You don't care about these formalities anyway, right?
Fine. Since everyone is asking for it, I'll let Isabella have it.
I'm so proud to see you being so sensible, Eleanor. Don't worry, Dad will definitely make it up to you. I'll find you someone even better to marry. Why is the lawyer here? I didn't schedule this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention for a moment.
I am the designated executor for the Sterling Family Trust, commissioned to announce a critical clause regarding the transfer of trust control.
What event? Her and my engagement were completely procedural.
The triggering event is not the engagement itself. It pertains to a situation where, during a marriage-related event involving a legitimate blood heir, the heir and their partner are confirmed to have engaged in public betrayal of the family's core interests and trust. Should such betrayal be confirmed in a public forum, shall be deemed an automatic Frauenwert of that lineage's eligibility for control over the matrix core. This eligibility shall immediately and unconditionally transfer to the primary successor listed in the trust document.
This clause, I've never seen this. This wasn't in the original agreement.
It is an encrypted addend written personally by your mother, the late Mrs. Sterling, while she was still alive.
There were 3 conditions for decryption. The secondary successor must be at least 19. The family must be facing a major dispute over control and, as we have seen today, the betrayal must be proven in a public setting. Mrs. Isabella and Mr. Alexander's collusion to leak core algorithms, plot accidents, and publicly validating their betrayal of Miss Eleanor has been fully corroborated by the evidence chain provided by Miss Eleanor and witnessed by several board members present.
The conditions have been satisfied.
No! This is impossible! Dad, this is a forgery! You reviewed that agreement!
It's not a forgery. It's real. We just didn't have the authorization to see it.
Under this clause, as the primary successor, have now automatically assumed the right to control the matrix core. Legally, this takes effect immediately.
How is this possible? I take back everything I said just now. This engagement, it needs to be reconsidered.
You take it back? Father, you gave your word in front of all these guests that Isabella and Alexander were to be engaged.
Eleanor!
Dad is right. Eleanor, don't take it so seriously. Something this big needs to be discussed properly.
So you're admitting
that your breakdown and begging in front of everyone just now were all just for show?
The agreement set by the late Mrs. Sterling has a hidden adjudication mechanism. Did none of you study the fine print carefully?
That was just a theoretical clause.
No, it's an executed clause.
Miss Eleanor, based on the hidden atom and the valid evidence you just submitted, this is the transfer confirmation for 100% of the equity in the Sterling Family Holding Company, effective immediately. From this moment on, all affairs of the Sterling family are under my full control. All your access rights, including your accounts, your properties, even your luxury cars and jewelry, were permanently frozen 30 seconds ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the beginning of this new era.
You planned this all along, didn't you? That video! You played it in front of everyone just to force Alexander to get engaged to me. And then you used that as an excuse to take everything!
Yes. So what?
Eleanor, look, you're still young after all. Controlling the Matrix core and the entire group is too much for you to handle right now. How about this? We redistribute the trust assets. That way, everyone gets their fair share.
Eleanor, Mr. Sterling is right. You need to learn how to be grateful.
Grateful?
When you threw me into prison back then, did you think I'd come out feeling grateful to you?
You want me to be grateful now? It's way too late!
The group's data has already been migrated, and my access levels are fully locked in.
Enough, Eleanor! Do you really have to be this ruthless? You need to realize that without Mr. Sterling, you're nothing! The way you're acting right now is completely out of line!
I'm out of line?
I'm out of line? You only brought me back because you needed a submissive scapegoat to take the fall for your illegitimate daughter's crimes. And there's this, too.
It's just an act. Once Eleanor thinks she has it in the bag, she'll make a mistake in front of the global media that will ruin her. Then the board can strip her of her inheritance on the grounds of endangering the group!
Everyone, take a good look. This is the true face of my so-called respectable father. The only reason you've all been so submissive to me is because I hold the power.
Enough! This isn't a courtroom. I am the chairman of the Sterling Group, and I am the head of this family.
You think a little data is enough to flip everything upside down? The old foxes on the board care about stock prices and dividends. I've run this group for 30 years. Who are you to go up against me, a girl with a criminal record?
The person you're going up against is our father.
I'm telling you, I am the chairman of this group. As long as I'm alive, there's no way you'll ever have a foothold here.
Your group, this group hasn't been yours for a long time. Gentlemen, tell William what has happened over the past 72 hours.
Sir, acting on the agreement terms held by Mrs. Eleanor, we have convened an emergency board meeting.
What? The board voted unanimously. Miss Eleanor has been appointed as the new chair of the board. All administrative privileges were transferred this morning.
Are you all out of your minds?
Alexander, it was during your and Ms. Isabella's tenure that the core algorithms were leaked, causing the company's market value to plummet by 1.8 billion in a single day. Since Ms. Eleanor's return, she has plugged the security gaps and recovered patent revenue. Ms. Eleanor is saving this company.
You ungrateful traitor!
If it weren't for Ms. Eleanor intercepting the breach last week, the group's main database would be public property by now. William, the last time you checked the firewall logs was 3 years ago. You were only concerned with using the Matrix core to wipe your own records.
Fine. Very fine.
They are professional managers, not your private property. This company, from the smallest cup to the entire building, is no longer yours.
How could you do this to Uncle William?
Alexander, do you want me to pull up the procuration invoices showing how many special favors you granted yourself using your administrative privileges?
Get out! All of you get out!
The one who needs to leave is you, William. You're out.
Thank you all for being here tonight. I would like to take this opportunity to announce a personal decision. Effective immediately, I, Eleanor Sterling, am severing all legal ties with the Sterling. I will no longer participate in any matters as a family member.
Eleanor, enough is enough. The late Mrs. Sterling valued family unity above all else. How can you justify this, given everything she cared about?
Are you sure about that?
Are you referring to the same Mrs. Sterling who explicitly stated in the codentote to her will that the family must ensure Eleanor is properly provided for and protected?
Shut up! Who gave you the right to...
This did.
I am the legal advisor to the Sterling Family Trust. By my authority, I can verify the authenticity of this recording. This is an environmental recording made while the late Mrs. Sterling was orally dictating the supplemental clauses. It was recorded and held in safekeeping by me personally.
So what? Mrs. Sterling always told us to look after Isabella. Everyone knows that!
No.
Alexander. He is someone I've watched grow up, and he was the one chosen by the family. I need you to promise me that you will look after Eleanor well, protect her, and ensure she has a peaceful life.
It's fake! This is forged! The lawyer and Eleanor are in on this together!
Any guest here with a technical background is free to verify the data right now.
The one thing Mrs. Starling worried about most on her deathbed was never you, Miss Isabella. It was her own granddaughter, the one William used as a scapegoat and sent to juvenile detention.
Alexander, you've been played by Isabella for 20 years, doing all sorts of dirty work for her. Now that you know the truth, how does it feel?
Alexander!
You scoundrel. How could you send your own daughter to a place like that for 4 years? Do you even deserve to carry the Sterling name?
Mother, I couldn't just stand by and watch Isabella go to jail.
Shut up! Eleanor is your true flesh and blood. She is the legitimate heir to the Sterling estate. I've left my entire inheritance to Eleanor, and I'm warning you, after I'm gone, you must treat her well.
Alexander, he is someone I've watched grow up, and he was the one chosen by the family. I need you to promise me that you will look after Eleanor well, protect her, and ensure she has a peaceful life.
So, this is the truth? Before she passed, it was Eleanor that Mrs. Sterling wanted me to protect? And you and Isabella have been lying to me all these years? Making me believe the person I was supposed to be loyal to and protect was Isabella?
Alexander, it's not like that. Please let me explain.
Explain what? Explain how you treated me like a fool, making me betray Mrs. Sterling's final wishes just to defend an imposter. You too. You weaponized his daughter, my loyalty, and turned me into a tool to cover up your crimes.
Now, do you finally see clearly?
Isabella, I thought you were just being difficult and spoiled at times, but I protected you because of Mrs. Sterling's dying wish. I never imagined you'd dare to lie to me about something this monumental! Do you have any idea how much Mrs. Sterling meant to me?
What do you mean by that? Are you planning on siding with Eleanor now?
There is no siding with anyone. I'm just finished playing your games.
Games? You call this a game? Alexander, since that car accident 4 years ago, what part of this wasn't calculated by you? What, you're trying to wash your hands of it now?
I thought I was protecting you back then, but it was Eleanor that Mrs. Sterling wanted me to protect.
Protect Eleanor? Then tell me, who helped me delete the footage from my dash cam? And before that, Every single time. Every time I wanted to embarrass Eleanor at social events. Whether it was drugging her or framing her, wasn't it you helping me? Did you hear that? Every single detail. You thought it was just my father and me trying to destroy you? Alexander has been my ally from day one!
Enough, Isabella. You're acting like a mad woman.
I'm perfectly stable. It's you!
There's a mentally unstable person here. Please, send the doctors over immediately.
You contacted a medical facility?
Alexander, save me! I'm not sick! Eleanor, say something! You know I'm not crazy! No, I'm not sick at all! Eleanor, I'm begging you! I'll do whatever you say from now on. I'll leave. I'll just disappear. Please don't send me to that place. That place will destroy me. For Dad's sake.
Do you remember the hit and run from 4 years ago? I have the complete chain of evidence. It's enough to put you away for 6 years, or even longer.
Eleanor, Eleanor. I've been kneeling here all night. I know this doesn't change anything, but I need you to listen to one thing I have to say. I was wrong. Not just about last night. And not just about Isabella. I mean, 4 years ago. From the moment you were brought into this house, pushed to that room, and forced to sign those documents, I was wrong. I accept it. This is what I deserve.
Punishment? No. Since you've chosen me, start by doing something useful. What you need to do is sign, acknowledge this, and testify in court. You need to prove that 4 years ago, Isabella was driving over the speed limit and lost control, causing a pedestrian to suffer a shattered spine and permanent paralysis. You need to prove that after the incident, William used his administrative privileges to tamper with and destroy the original chain of evidence. And you need to prove they conspired to pin the criminal charges on me.
No problem.
This is all your fault.
I've received the diagnostic report. You'll be in the hospital for the long term.
You tampered with the medical data!
Let me tell you a story. 10 years ago, in Queens, on 7th Avenue, a silver Bentley, traveling at 74 miles per hour, struck and killed a woman.
What is this supposed to mean?
The driver was you, William Sterling. It was you, Father.
That was...
The woman who died under those wheels was named Sarah, 32 years old. She wasn't just some random pedestrian hit by accident. She was a PhD'd in neural engineering from Columbia University.
How do you know about that?
Because I am her daughter.
No, that's not how it happened.
The guardianship papers, the DNA reports, the entire chain of evidence for our father-daughter relationship. It was all a deep fact. Your technical team was excellent, such a pity.
Once your treatment is finished, you will be transferred to a sanitarium in Switzerland. The scenery there is quite nice. You'll have full-time care, but you won't have access to any electronic devices ever again.